Good morning. We're here. It's Friday. Made it through another week, parents, and we're just going to keep going one day at a time. We are moving into the July 4th weekend, so hope folks are having a little time off to reset, get back into their groove, whatever that means. And just quick thoughts here on my head. The country is in a tough spot right now, obviously, with everything that's going on. But when we're thinking about our independence, let's think about that as a country and looking for equality and justice for all. So just remember that. Wear your masks. There's a lot of unfinished business here, and there's so much potential in our country. So many smart people, talented people from all over the place that are bringing diverse thought and diverse interests and make this country so beautiful and wonderful and powerful. And we just want to let's tap into that. Let's tap into that with our movement, with our energy, and spread positivity, spread joy, spread all the good stuff. And so I had to get that off my chest. So there's a lot of unfinished work. Let's keep making this place better. Let's keep doing that. And we are very lucky today. We've got an amazing guest, Chaz Makk, from some of you who are local here in the North Jersey community. You might know him from SOMA movement, which is he's the owner of, but you also might know him from previously CrossFit in Maplewood. He's also a jiu-jitsu professional as well. So we're going to get him on in just a little bit. So we'll let folks stream in. In the meantime, let's warm up for a second. Let's just get our blood pumping, and then we're going to get going. We'll bring him on in just a second. Hey, Ruthie, what do you think? You ready? So it's Friday. So let's just get our arms moving a little bit. Oh, you got your snack? Ruthie's got a banana. She's getting ready here. So we're just, if you were here, if you're with us, say hi. Let us know that you're here. Let's just kind of get our bodies moving a little bit. Shake out some of those wiggles. Ruthie, you're getting your potassium in? Maybe you just want to let your arms dangle and just move around a little funny. What do you think, Ruthie? Let's go 30 seconds of high knees, and then we're going to bring Chaz on. What do you think? We don't want to run while we're eating our banana. We'll be careful with that. So here we go. Another 15, 14.
Daddy, make it look like you're eating banana.
I'm eating. Well, we don't eat and run at the same time.
But make it look like you're eating and running and
Oh, I'm pretending to eat and run at the same time. We don't do that. That's crazy. All right, folks. We're bringing Chaz on. Here we go. Hello.
What's up, everybody? All right, thanks for that.
So good to have you on. Ruthie's getting prepared. She's getting all her nutrition.
Right on. Good. All right, guys,
thanks so much for coming on.
We're gonna move around a little bit more, guys. We're gonna slow it down a little bit here. Really get into our bodies. Some of us just might be waking up, and if not, some of us just might be starting to kind of move around. So we want to check in with our bodies, make sure our bodies feel good. So let's start off by getting you guys up on your feet.
Ooh, okay. You ready?
We are first going to start off with what's called the spinal roll. So I'd like you guys to set up your feet right underneath your hips here. Pretty narrow stance. I'm going to turn this way so you can see me. I'm going to start off with a nice proud chest, shoulders back. Okay. From here, I'm going to tuck my chin. I'm going to roll my shoulders forward. And I want to think about coming down slowly, one vertebrae at a time. And then we'll meet at the bottom there, guys. Make sure you're breathing. You can keep a soft bend in the knee so we're not straining the hamstrings too much. Just get a little bit of a stretch in your lower back, your hamstring all the way down to your calf. If you look up at your screen for a second, you can wrap your hands around your calf, kind of the way I'm doing. Relax the shoulders, the neck. From here, guys, I'm going to put a bend in my knee. I'm going to bring my hips through. I want to keep my chin tucked, though. And I'm going to come up nice and slow. As I come up, I'm going to roll the shoulders back, untuck the chin. Nice work. Let's do that one more time, guys. Okay, probably felt good. Let's tuck the chin. Roll the shoulders, one vertebrae at a time. We'll meet at the bottom here. Keep everything nice and relaxed. Letting the neck, the shoulders go. Soft bend in that knee. Maybe reach around your calves, kind of like I'm doing. Let's come up nice and slow, guys. Keep the chin tucked. We're going to untuck that chin last. Roll the shoulders back, untuck the chin. Awesome. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. Let's move down the line, guys. We're going to start off with our neck here, okay? So first thing we're going to do, I want to find my neutral position again. So feet under the hips, shoulders are going to be back, nice proud chest. I'm keeping my joints stacked here, okay? From here, I'm first going to tuck my chin, and all I'm going to do from here is I'm going to nod left and right, explore the corners a little bit, and I want to localize that movement to just my head and my neck here, guys. And then from here, I'm going to go chin to the ceiling, and I'm going to nod left and right again. And again, going chin down, nodding left and right, chin to the sky, nodding left and right. And rest, guys. Sweet. From here, guys, I'm going to bring my ear to my shoulder. So I'm going to tilt my head this way. As I do so, I'm going to reach my opposite hand down, and I'm going to nod up and down this time. And then from here, I'm going to find the middle. I'm going to go ear to my opposite shoulder, reach with the opposite hand, kind of like me here, reach, nod up and down again. Let's go back through that one more time. Back to the middle, ear to the shoulder, reach with this hand, super important. Nodding up and down. Nice, back to the middle again, reaching the opposite. Nodding up and down again. And rest, guys. Okay, we're going to move down the line. We're going to keep going. Okay, we're going to hit the shoulders next. From here, I want you guys to place your arms out to the side. We're going to go palm up here. Okay. Yeah, I'm still on the screen. Okay, all I want you to do from here is I'm going to roll one shoulder forward. As I do so, I'm going to take that hand and I'm going to rotate it around, and I'm going to lean in the opposite direction and then come back to the middle. So again, I'm rolling that shoulder, turning the wrist over, leaning the other way, coming back to the middle. Nice and slow back and forth here. Might hear a little bit of crunching maybe in the shoulder. That's okay. As long as it's not painful, we're not seeking out any pain here. Just back and forth a few more times.
Great.
How you feeling, Jason?
I love it. You know, we're exploring movement. That's the goal, right? Find ways to move your body.
Nice, man. And rest, guys. Next one you guys might be a little bit familiar with. It's a spin on what maybe you guys already know. We're going to do a cat-cow, so we're going to warm up that spine a little bit more, but we're going to do it standing, okay? So let's find that neutral position again. Feet underneath the hips, okay? First position of that cat-cow is a proud chest, elbows back, okay? Slight arch in the back, not a hard arch. From here, I'm going to connect my hands. I'm going to send my spine to the back of the room as I round out my back. Important part, watch my hips here. My hips tuck underneath. I'm not reaching back that way with my hips, but I'm tucking it under. And from here, proud chest, elbows back. Nice. Connect the hands, send the spine to the back of the room. Tuck those hips under. From here, too, guys, we can hit a twist, left and right. Proud chest again. I'm going to turn this way. Tucking that hip. Left and right. Nice, big chest. Keep going a few more.
Cat cows are one of my favorite exercises, so
yeah,
this is a great variation.
I love it, yes. Adds more validity to it now, Jason. Thank you. And rest, guys. Cool, cool, cool. We're going to stick with just warming up that mid-back, that mid-spine for now, our T-spine. From here, we're going to hit what's called the bow and arrow, okay?
Right.
So, again, neutral stance. We'll be working off this neutral stance a lot today. Hands out in front of you. Okay, I'm going to turn this way again. There you go. Right, I'm going to take my one hand. I'm going to zip it back. And then I'm going to reach towards the back of the room. I'm looking back at my fingertip, and I'm going to trace it forward again. And now I'm going to switch sides, going back with the other hand. Looking back, exhaling, tracing it forward. So that beginning motion, it's almost like I'm pulling back a bow and arrow, and I uncurl my fingertips, reaching for the back of the room. I'm going to turn this way. Give me a nice exhale as you reach back and as you look back at that fingertip.
Yeah, that breathing makes a huge difference.
Yeah. Nice, guys. Guys, we're going to keep this going, but this time, what I want you to focus on is if you look at my hips here, I'm going to try to keep my hips facing the front. So I'm going to disassociate the lower body from my upper body here. So as I reach back with my right hand, instead of letting my hip freely rotate this time, I'm going to flare my right hip forward. Okay, so I might not be able to reach as far back, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep it going here. Again, keep those hips facing the front, soft bend in the knee. I reach back with the right hand. I'm flaring that right hip forward. I reach back with the left. I flare that left hip forward. And time, you guys. All right, hopefully you guys feel a little bit better.
Yeah, and mobility work. It's so good. It's so good.
All right, we're going to move down to our hips and our lumbar here, guys. Okay, so we're going to do what's called a hip tilt. So if you notice, we're kind of moving down the body. We started with our neck, our shoulders, we hit the mid spine.
Ruthie's she's already wiped.
She's pooped.
We've been up for a while, you know. So this is our cool down. The post earlier, I don't know if you saw it, but I've been carrying around our younger daughter who's like a 20-pound kettlebell basically. It's joking before, like who's walking around. I'm sure you've got some folks on your in your crew who've got plenty of kettlebells rolling around. Having to carry around that 20-pound kettlebell all morning, and this type of cool down movement mobility work it's so important to follow up with that.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, we'll keep going.
Cool. Yeah, it's a moving weight too. That 20-pound kettlebell you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
All right, the hip tilt now, guys. Okay. So from here, I'm just going to focus on the hips. Let's put a soft bend in the knee, focusing on our hip, pelvis area, and our lower back. So all I'm going to do from here is I'm going to slight arch my back here, and I'm going to tilt my hip under. So think about putting your index and your thumb right on your hips, and I'm tilting it forward and back. Almost treating like my pelvis kind of like a cup, and I'm tilting that cup forward and tilting it behind me here. Nice. If this is tough, try to make eye contact with somebody. It'll usually make it a little bit easier.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding.
That joke goes over all the time, right?
And time, you guys. We're going to move it down to our knees now, okay? So I'm going to start off neutral stance again. You heard me say it all morning here. I'm going to start off just by drawing circles with my knees here, okay? Just drawing circles with the knees. From there, I want you to feel how your balance and your weight in your feet shift as the knees do the circle, right? So my weight shifts from my inside edge to my toes a little bit, my outside edge to the heel. So I want you to feel that in your feet, guys. I want you to spread out your toes as well as we draw these circles. Nice. From here, I'm going to challenge you a little bit, okay? So from here, I actually want you to start lifting your feet up off the ground as you shift your weight. So what I mean by that, as my knees come in, I roll to the inside edge of my feet. I lift the outside edges. As my knees go forward, I come up to my toes. Oh, that one's super hard, okay? As I go to the outside edge, I'm on the outside edge of my feet. As I come to the heels, I'm on the heels of my feet. So again, drawing that circle. This time getting my feet a little bit more involved. Warming up my balance, my coordination here.
Yeah.
All the little muscles in the feet.
This is great, especially while everyone's at home, hopefully barefoot more of their time and gaining work. This is a really good one. Most people don't get
the other way now, guys.
Exactly. Most people don't work on this stuff ever. So this is awesome.
And Jason, to your point, now we know all the benefits of walking around barefoot more, right? Like the benefits of grounding, just getting your feet on the grass.
Yep.
Not wearing thick-soled shoes that kind of treat your foot kind of like it's in a cast.
Yeah.
If you will. And time, you guys. All right. Almost just about done. Just got two more. I just want to make sure we're feeling real good here.
Great.
I'm going to have you guys come down to a tabletop position. Okay. So from here, I want to keep my knees wide, but my feet are together. Okay. From here, we're gonna hit what's called the thread the needle. So I'm gonna take my hand, I'm gonna reach it right through this hole, get the shoulder on the ground. Give me a nice exhale there. Come up, and we're gonna switch sides. Same thing. Reaching through just about as deep as I can get.
Right before you did that.
Nice. A few more, guys. Try to reach a little bit deeper if you can. Try to get that shoulder down on the ground.
Yeah. Everything. Can you do it over here? Want to show everybody how you do it? No?
And time, you guys. From here, let's take a knee, guys. We're going to hit those hip flexors just a little bit. We'll add a little rotation, too. So I'm going to take a knee. If I've got my right knee up, I'm going to place my left hand down.
All right.
Oh, this way, actually. Okay, so right knee up, left hand down. From here, I'm going to bring my right elbow to my instep. You should start to feel a stretch right there, right in your groin, your hips, maybe the hamstring a little bit. And then from here, I'm going to take that hand. I'm going to rotate up to the sky. Exhale. Same thing again. Elbow down. That step. Keep it dynamic. So I'm bouncing up and down here. Rotate to the sky.
Maybe you get an extra kid on you.
That might help.
Throwing a little bit of a deeper stretch, right?
That's true. A few more on this side before we switch, guys. Time, y'all. Let's switch our feet.
Awesome. Safety first, right, folks? If you don't feel comfortable with this, then we adjust, we modify as needed.
You got extra credit there.
And this is the kind of thing where if these types of things are troublesome for you, that just shows how important it is to add into your daily practice. Or figure out, talk to the right people who understand functional movement, and now where limitations and mobility restrictions can be causing you problems, right? Everything.
And time, you guys. So Jason, I kind of wanted to close out with 2 minutes of box breathing. Is that cool?
I love it. I love it. Breathing is so important, and it's so overlooked or underlooked. Where more people need to be thinking about it, especially right now, all anxiety and stress is super high. Any type of breathing we can do, gratitude, like good timing for thinking about what all the good stuff we got. That all helps us feel better, reduces pain, and gets our day off to a better start. So I'm all for it. Let's do it.
Totally, man. So yeah, this is pretty much how we end. For those of you guys joining us for the first time. That's pretty much how we start and end all our classes. We start with just a little bit of just check. If you notice, a lot of that warm up was just kind of checking in with the body, seeing how we feel, specifically warming up our joints, making sure we're ready to go and start moving, right? And obviously, we didn't put you guys through a full workout or anything like that. But before we send you off at the end of our workouts, it's super important that we decompress and get you back down to that baseline, right? Again, today we didn't do a workout, but if we did do a workout, we'd essentially be ramping you up to a level of stress, because that's what a workout is. And I don't want to send you off in that high stress mode. I want to bring you back to baseline before we send you out the door, so you can carry on about your day. Maybe you can go to sleep if it's nighttime, so on and so forth. So that's what we're going to do. Okay.
Great.
So one thing we teach all our members within their first week is just a couple breathing exercises. And kind of like Jason said, it's so important. When you think, if there's one thing I can send you guys off with, I hope it's some of these movements, but also just the power of the breath and how you can use that to influence your physiology, influence what's going on up here, and in turn affects everything else, right? And again, you don't need any special training, any special education, any special equipment for this. You just need a little bit of time, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to break down our breath into 4 equal parts. We obviously have our inhale and we have our exhale. what we're going to do is in between our inhale and our exhales, we're going to add in a breath hold. Okay. And each part, all 4 parts, are going to be the same amount of time. So today we're going to be working off of a 3 count. Okay. I'm going to guide you through it. You guys can stay seated, lying down, whatever feels best for you. Okay. So let's just find a comfortable position first. Let me get comfortable too. Okay, guys, let's synchronize our breaths first. So let's take a nice big deep breath in. Everything out. Same thing. In and out. And in and out. Here we go on my count, guys. And in, 2, 3, and hold. 2, 3, and out. 2, 3, and hold. 2, 3, and in. 2, 3, hold. 2, 3, out. 2, 3, hold. 2, 3, in. 2, 3, hold. 2, 3, and out. 2, 3, hold. 2, 3, in. 2, 3, hold. 2, 3, and out. 2, 3, hold. 2, 3, in. 2, 3, hold. 2, 3, out. 2, 3, hold. 2, 3. Let's go another minute on your own, guys. You've got the count. Keep that count going in your head. Focus on trying to get all the breath out on the out. And on the in, try to keep your shoulders relaxed. We have a tendency to shrug those shoulders up when we breathe in, tensing our neck and our shoulders. Try to keep it relaxed for me. On that breath in, I want you to think about breathing into your diaphragm. So an easy way to think about that is think about expanding your belly as you breathe in, and then letting that expansion come up to your lungs, rib cage area, and finally the chest. The chest last, though. And out, keep everything relaxed. Last few moments, guys, keep it going. I'll tell you when. Good time to start reflecting about your week. Thinking about what you guys are feeling grateful for this morning. Let your breathing come back to normal, guys. If you have your eyes closed, you can start to open them. And nice work, everyone. Guys, that was 2 minutes of box breathing, and I want you to take, again, I led you through it, and I already feel a change in my physiology. I feel calmer, my heart rate's down, I've stopped sweating. I want you to take into account how you guys are feeling too. And that was only 2 minutes, and you again, you can do this at any time. So that's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you guys had fun. Jason, I'm going to go for you, man.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing all that movement with us and that breathing. I know I feel better already. So, folks, if you don't already know Chaz and you haven't seen his stuff, check out SOMA Movement. They're awesome. I've been out there before and I've worked with these guys. So definitely, especially for parents, right? We all got to get stronger, but being mindful and thoughtful about how we move is so important. And that's a lot of what we're doing here, is trying to connect our what we do functionally to what we're doing at the gym, because we're not just working out to work out. We're working out for a reason, right? So find that reason, find that motivation, connect with the right professionals, kind of like Chaz, who are doing awesome stuff for being thoughtful about how we move and how we lift and how we bend. Because if you can do that, you're gonna feel better, and you're gonna save yourself from injury. You're gonna be resilient, and you know what? When all that happens, you can be positive and lead a little bit more of a healthy, joyful life. So it makes it easier to be in that positive cycle as opposed to falling into a negative one. So thanks again, Chaz.
Jason, I just wanted to take a second to shout you out and recognize you too, man, for the first off, thank you for having me on here, having me on your platform. But second thing too, it's a good job on doing the work for the parents here, man. You're taking something that seems to a lot of people to be this daunting thing, right? Like staying healthy, staying active.
Yeah.
I'm a parent, I have kids to take care of, and it really feels like you've made it funner for people. You've taken the pressure off for people and kind of made it this thing that's just more laid back, you know, like people can just kind of come in,
Yeah.
jump in, like there's no pressure to do a certain way. The idea
Yeah.
is just to move and to move, to be active, just so we can serve our communities and our families better,
Yeah.
right? So
Thank you
just
so
want to
much.
take a second to recognize the work you're doing, man. So great job, man.
I really appreciate that, and you know, that at the end of the day, that's the goals, right? We want to connect people to the movement that matters to them, and you know what? If you want to be a yogi, if you want to be a CrossFitter, if you want to be a baseball player, like there's certain things that you need in your life, and that you movements and patterns and mobility, and if you can find the thing that it makes your life better, then awesome. Go with that and build that into your lifestyle, so it can be a long-term sustainable thing. And you know, as a physical therapist, that's what we love doing. We love seeing people move and feel better, and so I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks so much for those words, and hopefully we'll have you on again soon, and I'll be able to come in and catch a live session at SOMA Movement also.
Sounds good, man. Anytime. Let me know when you want to do this again.
All right, appreciate it. Have a good day. All right.
Too. See you guys.
Have a good day, everybody. Ruth, you want to say bye? You want to hit this? Wait. Oh boy. All right. Oh, Ruthie hit my cam. This is what happens when you've got little kids, right? You close the screen, things stop. But thanks again, Chaz, for coming on. Folks, we will be back on Monday or Sunday. We'll be back on Sunday. Have a wonderful July 4th weekend. We will see you guys soon. We're going to keep going. We have a lot of really interesting guests coming on the show. All right, you go. Get out of here. All right, and we're out of here. So long, folks. Ruthie, hit the red button. Don't close the screen. You know that. You know better. Hit the button. Hit the button. Hit the button. Go. Hey. All right.